Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, the class trial came to a close. It is a bright new day, although I doubt the students are feeling particularly perky. Now then, Mahiru. Yeah, I still don't like you, bitch. I still don't like you.
Oh.
Ah, Hajime, you're already here. Good morning. Yo! Good morning. Just as I thought, the atmosphere in the restaurant is pretty gloomy. But after what happened yesterday, that's to be expected. Byakuya, who appointed himself our leader, was killed, and the person who killed him was our friend. And that friend was also killed right in front of us. After experiencing something like that, it's impossible not to feel sad.
Huh?
Except for Hiyoko, who doesn't give a shit. Huh? You guys don't look so good. Your faces all look like you just attended 2 funerals in a row. I guess some people don't feel so sad.
Cause...
That's like what happened. Byakuya and Teru got killed.
You uggo!
I'm not talking to you, you ugly bitch.
Ah!
Why are you always so mean to me?
But...
Still, I understand about Mr. Ham Hands, but is there even a reason for us to be sad about Teru's death?
Hey!
What the heck do you mean?
Why?
Well, he was a crazy guy who killed someone. He totally deserved to die.
Hey.
I understand how you feel, but you're going too far.
That's weird.
Huh? Is it all right to defend a killer? Are you trying to justify murder?
No.
No, that was not my intention, but...
Hey!
Then you gotta hate him more than ever. You gotta hate him from the bottom of your heart. I noticed that Mahiru is being extremely quiet. I'm gonna keep saying this. If this was Fuyuhiko saying this, Mahiru would be all over him, but no, she's being so incredibly quiet. He's a stupid piece of trash, bastard who committed the lowest crime possible. He deserved to get killed. In fact, I'm rather relieved he was executed. If I could have, I would have totally spat on him too. Nothing, Mahiru, absolutely nothing at all. When a girl talks like that, it's completely a-okay, but Fuyuhiko says something similar. Oh, he's a bastard. What a prick.
Jeez!
Hey, what gives? Does a pea-brain like you have something to complain about?
It's not like that.
Well, it's not about that, but...
It smells...
Something smells, don't you think?
Huh?
Again?
It can't be.
Don't tell me. It better not be another dead body. Nah, it's not the smell of blood this time. It just smells really bad. Smells bad? It's kind of like how a bar or nightclub smells after closing time, you see.
Hey!
I don't know those smells. You must have had a pretty rough life.
Now that you mention it.
I do smell something. It's like a sewer or rotting garbage.
I got it!
I know what it is! Nekomaru's breath probably stinks. You've got me there. She didn't say anything remotely funny just now. it's not Nekomaru. This smell is coming from... Oh! You, Hiyoko.
Hmm?
Huh?
Whoa!
Oh, Hiyoko, girl, are you okay? Are you okay? Whoa, it's true! Hiyoko, you reek!
What did you do to me?
Tuh! A rotten smell stings my eyes, as if a demonic eclipse is about to commence. Who wants to bet that Mahiru is about to jump in to defend her? Who wants to bet that Mahiru is gonna jump in and be like, guys, don't pick on her, when Akane was the one who pointed out that Hiyoko smelled bad? But, oh no, guys, stop picking on her. Completely ignoring the fact that she was like, oh, Teru deserved to die. Fuck him. I mean, she crying. I'm pretty sure she cried herself, but just in case she didn't.
Oh my!
Oh, she's crying.
Hey!
You guys are really insensitive. Akane was the one who pointed out she smelled bad, and I'm sorry, you guys are really insensitive. But Hiyoko saying she didn't understand why people were sad about Byakuya and Teru's deaths isn't insensitive. I wonder why. I wonder why she's so quick to overlook Hiyoko being insensitive, but the minute the guys point out something, they're insensitive. I've said it before, but you guys are really insensitive.
That was close.
Don't bend to her whims, Kazuichi. Don't do that. Oh, no, it doesn't actually smell that bad. I mean, as long as I breathe with my mouth. And Hiyoko, you're not safe from my judgments either. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. And if you can't take it, then you shouldn't be dishing it out. And here's the thing, if she smells bad, she smells bad. Like, what is it? Oh, you trashy skank, you ugly bitch. Like, those are opinions. Those are opinions. We have no evidence that Mikan is a trashy skank. And I think she's pretty cute. You know, ugliness is in the eye of the beholder. Like, you're going off opinions. Hiyoko, if you smell, you smell. Like, end of. Yet you can't take it, yet you've been being incredibly rude this entire time.
Like...
Are you even taking baths? Oh, I don't think she is. Girl, I've said it before, are you okay? Are you doing alright? No. You haven't bathed? Oh. I mean, that makes sense. Her kimono is still immaculate. If she doesn't know how to tie it, then I guess maybe her family babied her. You know, maybe they treated her like a little doll, and as such, they did everything for her. Like, I feel badly for her in this situation. She didn't want to bathe because she didn't know how to dress herself properly. Like, I feel badly for her, but she's been a horrific bitch this entire time, and the first time someone says, not even mean to her, a little rude, yeah, but compared to some of the shit she said to other people, like, it's not really even all that rude, but the first, you know, like, the minute someone says something back to her, she starts crying, and Mahiru starts defending her, when Mahiru hasn't defended anyone from what Hiyoko's been saying. I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Hey.
Hey, Hiyoko, you don't have to cry so much. I'll tie your sash for you, okay? Really? I can only tie a simple knot, but if that's okay with you, I can teach you.
Yay!
Oh, damn! Mahiru, you don't know what you've let yourself in for. She's gonna be stuck to you like glue. I love you, Mahiru! I'll give you a kiss!
Hey.
Hey, Hiyoko, you don't have to hug me.
It appears you cannot escape.
She appears to have taken a liking to you. Ibuki is the gay. Just, okay. Okay, Ibuki. Welcome to the world of girl love. It's slippery when wet. The air's suddenly not so tense anymore. Well, I guess it's better than being down forever. If I was all by myself, I probably wouldn't have been able to put my feelings aside and move on like this. I guess I have these guys to thank. Anyway, what happened to Fuyuhiko and Nagito? It seems they are both not here. Now that you mention it, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko earlier near the hotel. I invited him to breakfast, but he declined. That actually reminds me. I wanted to talk about this last episode when I was rambling on about thoughts and theories, and it completely slipped my mind. Something I've noticed. Peko and Fuyuhiko seem to be developing some sort of friendship. I find it very interesting. And it was even so far back as the prologue. It wasn't just in chapter 1. In the prologue when at least I think it was the prologue, when Fuyuhiko was going on about like, oh, I'll kill people, I'll do it, I've done it before, fuck the lot of yous. Peko told him, hey, calm down. She didn't yell at him, but she was like, hey, calm down. And he told her to shut up. Now, how do I put it? That caught my attention because everyone else who had been like, hey, Fuyuhiko, calm down, he had been like, fuck you, you pig, fuck you, you bitch, I'll kill ya, I'll kill ya. Yet when Peko said, hey, maybe you should calm down, he just told her to shut up. And then Byakuya went on his little like, oh, I'll protect you, I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings, but like, you can't be doing this, blah, blah, blah. By that point, Fuyuhiko had calmed down. And at the time, I assumed it was because, Byakuya had placated him. However, looking back, I'm kind of thinking, was it because Peko told him to calm down? He had his initial outburst of, shut up. But then when Byakuya was talking, he was actually thinking, okay, Peko told me to calm down, maybe I should calm down. And every time someone has wanted to communicate with Fuyuhiko, Peko has always been the one delivering the messages. She was the one who told him about the party. She invited him to breakfast today. And what also got me was that when he did turn up to the party, Peko apologized on his behalf. That was the thing that actually tipped me off, as it were, and made me, go back and look at some of, their previous interactions, or, Peko talking about Fuyuhiko. Because Peko doesn't strike me as the type of person who would apologize on someone else's behalf. If you get what I'm saying. She doesn't strike me as the type of person to be like, oh, a stranger I don't care about did something. I am so sorry about that. She strikes me as the type of person who might do that for a friend, but not a complete stranger. So I'm kind of intrigued as to where their relationship is going to go. Also, Fuyuhiko, during the trial, when he was going on about laxatives, because Mahiru didn't understand what Fuyuhiko was getting at. She completely misjudged and started going off on him. That's to be expected from Mahiru, though. You have penis, will yell at you. Exact same behavior coming from someone with a vagina, I'ma just ignore it. I'ma just ignore that. But when Fuyuhiko was talking about the laxatives, Mahiru seemed to think he was saying, like, oh, let's keep talking about shit, but if you look at the whole conversation, everyone was going on about, like, oh, Pekka was taking a shit. Pekka was taking a shit. And Fuyuhiko was basically saying, should we be blaming Pekka for that? What if she had been drugged? Like, it might not be her fault. Like, she might have been spiked with something. Like, he was basically defending her. And ultimately, it turned out that no, she hadn't been spiked. It was a suggestion that he came up with, but it wasn't right. But still, he went out of his way to defend her. And then he was saying, oh, it sounds like you shouldn't blame yourself. That was oddly sweet. That was oddly caring from Fuyuhiko. Things like that. Odd things. They definitely seem to be striking up an accord. I saw Fuyuhiko earlier near the hotel. I invited him to breakfast, but he declined. Well, that's just Fuyuhiko being Fuyuhiko, but...
Huh?
Who cares about Nagito? He is cursed. A child who summons misfortune, so to speak. Well, that may be, but... Nakamaru, what have you done? What have you done?
Just letting you know, I don't know anything.
I have no idea!
Without hesitation, I don't know anything about Nagito at all.
That's right!
What have the pair of you done? Because you're sweating. You're sweating, which tells me that you're in on this too. He's right, forget him. Let's just forget about that creep already.
Huh?
They're obviously acting suspicious, aren't they?
Of course not!
I'm not suspicious.
Impossible!
That's right. I'm not suspicious.
Also, just in case. There we go.
What's the matter?
What's up? Did someone get kidnapped or something?
You came at just the right time.
At the right time?
No, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but you must have yearned for me. Your outlook on life has changed due to my cuteness, so your body can't stand to live without me, huh? I wish you could see my face right now. We're just gonna ignore this. I can't help myself, you know. My body reacts to Monokuma on its own.
No.
Something like that.
Stupid.
Who cares about that? Just hurry up and tell us why you're here.
Actually...
To be honest, I'm searching too. My valued servant has disappeared. Servant?
What the hell?
You know, my Monobeasts. One of them just disappeared, and so we have access to the next island. Huh? One of the Monobeasts disappeared. Maybe I cut back on the cost of their food too much. Perhaps they're boycotting me.
Let me tell you this.
But that guy is the weakest of the League of Four. How shameful for a Monobeast to lose to such a mere human. That's what you want to say, right? I will accept that.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
Though this is merely the prelude, the climax will occur soon after.
Burn in the fires of pandemonium!
What's going on, Gundam? What's happening? Climax and screams and sweet music? What is this? What's going on? Now then, let me hear your scream. I shall make such sweet music for you. Again, I will accept that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gundam, you should stop playing with that stuffed animal.
My entire existence!
I'm still being called a stuffed animal. Oh well, it looks like you guys don't know anything about my Monobeast either. Then it's a waste of time for me to worry about it. I don't want to go bald from worrying too much.
Okay.
A wise catbot once said, "Our eyes are on the front so we can keep moving forward." As Monokuma said those familiar-sounding words to us once again, he disappeared.
No way.
Hey, what do you think he meant just now? He said something about a Monobeast disappearing. The only possibility I can think of is... Again, I keep forgetting what I'm doing for Monomi's voice. 1 second, let me just... Back when I started Trigger Happy Havoc, occasionally I need to say Monokuma's name to get into it. Maybe if I try saying Monomi, then maybe... Oh, maybe not Monomi, maybe Usami. That was, magical girl Usami. Magical girl Usami! There we go! Were you in the middle of something? If so, I can just come back later. Then leave. Oh no! Don't be mean to Usami.
Yeah!
At least ask me to leave kindly.
Hey.
Before you leave, I want to ask you something. Did you have anything to do with the disappearing Monobeast? So I did check in the what is it called? When you load into the game and you're like, oh, load game, load save file, blah blah blah. Because I'm filming this episode on a different day to when I filmed Monday and Wednesday's episodes. I did notice there was a new addition because presumably we got the wooden stick, and you can see how Usami defeated the Monobeast, something like that. So I do now know what the wooden stick is for. Before you leave, I want to ask you something. Did you have anything to do with the disappearing Monobeast?
Ta-da!
Yes! That's right! Ta-da! Ta-da! I'm the one who defeated the Monobeast! You did?
You serious?
Defeating a monster like that? How the hell did someone like you pull that off? Yeah, it is in a different mode. I'll talk about that in more detail in a different mode. Anyway, I've released the bridge gate for you all.
Hey.
Also, I like this music. I think this is one of my favorite tracks. If the gate is open, that means we can go to the new island across the bridge, right?
Is that true?
Ahem! That's totally right! Now that you can all go to more areas, let's all get along and live a fun life together for sure this time!
Love.
Love indeed. Living together on this island isn't what's important. We need to find a way to escape.
Jeez.
Of course, escaping from this island is our main goal.
Huh? Why, you?
Nobody wants to live in a swashbuckling Hollywood-type action film. I want to live a life where I can be more average. A life where nothing happens. That's better for me.
All right!
Alright, if you find anything that can be salvaged for boat parts, let me know immediately. It seems that everyone's united on a path that's different from what I had planned.
Now then, let us begin.
Then let's disperse.
The time has come to release the cursed seal.
I presume he means a seal like a... Oh, he doesn't mean a seal like the animal, like arf, arf, but that is what I was imagining. Just releasing a cursed sea lion. Something like that. No, he means like the way is sealed. That. Still the cursed seal.
All right!
Alright, let's find a way to leave this island. That is impossible. Leaving the island is no longer possible. Because this is a simulation. And presumably there was a way of getting everyone out. But now that Usami is no longer in charge, how are they gonna get out? How are they gonna get out? Ugh. No longer possible? Hey, what is that? Ah!
Hey, hey!
Hey, Hajime, just leave that thing alone already. After all, she's the same as Monokuma. It's better if you don't get that close to her. No, I don't think she's the same as Monokuma. I think she's meant to be here and Monokuma is a virus. I don't have any theories about the end of the game. Like, I'm pretty sure this is some kind of rehabilitation simulation. I don't know who made it. Well, I can guess who had a hand in making it, but I don't know who is controlling it. If Usami and the traitor are AIs, we already know of one person within the Danganronpa universe who is capable of making extremely advanced AIs. That would be Chihiro. Chihiro must have had some part in creating this simulation. Who's controlling it, I have no idea. As for how the game is gonna end, clearly Monokuma has some plan going on. Monokuma is trying to achieve something, I don't know what. I do think that Monokuma will fail though. The major plot point of the first game, I'd argue the whole point of the first game, was the idea that no matter how bad things get, no matter how filled with despair the world is, there is always hope. You should always believe in hope. That was like a major part of the first game, and I don't think they'd change that. I don't think this game will end with like, oh my god, and everyone's dead, and we all failed, and now we're miserable, oh my god, by the third game. Like, I don't think it'll end like that. I think it will end on a like, and we won in the end, and people died, but like, it's all good, because those of us who are left are going to be hopeful, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I think it's going to end on a hopeful note. I just don't know in what manner, if that makes sense. After all, she's the same as Monokuma. It's better if you don't get too close to her. You're right. Are you thinking if you're saying she's the same as Monokuma, then you're also saying that I'm the same as Monokuma? I don't want you to be an AI, Chiaki. I really don't want you to be an AI, but I think you might be. It seems everyone's attention has shifted towards exploring the new island. Expecting us to find something that'll help us escape this situation, everyone filed out of the restaurant. Oh, except... I'll speak to you, I don't really want to. A new island, huh? I should go find some clues, too.
Huh?
You can't! You promised you'd tie my kimono sash!
Hey.
That was... We can do that after we finish exploring the new island. But if I don't hurry and go take a bath, they'll call me smelly again. They're gonna bully me again. What the fuck have you been doing then? strikes me as the type of person who... How do I put this? She wants to speak to other people in whatever way she wants, but she can't handle someone talking back to her in the same way. If you get what I'm saying, Hiyoko strikes me as your typical bully who has very low confidence, very low self-esteem, and she, you know, like, she wants to bring other people down because she feels like that is lifting herself up. It's part of her character. The game isn't portraying her as being in the right or as being innocent. I'm not particularly pissed off with Hiyoko, to be honest, because like I said, the game is making it clear that, like, she's in the wrong. People are getting pissed off with her. People aren't okay with her behavior. It's Mahiru. Mahiru's the one I have the issue with. She goes on and on about, oh, the guys are bullying the girls, the guys are bullying the girls. Hiyoko's bullying the girls and the guys, and Mahiru ain't saying jack shit. Yet when someone says something to Hiyoko, oh my god, how could you do that to her? How could you? It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Being mean to girls is only bad if it's a boy doing it. If it's a girl, then that's a-okay. Mahiru isn't there for the girls. That's what I was told at the beginning. Oh, she's there for the girls. She isn't. She isn't there for the girls in the slightest. Otherwise, she'd be defending them against Hiyoko. Mahiru is against the boys. Ultimately, that's what it is. She's sexist. Pure and simple. She doesn't want to defend the girls. She wants to bring the boys down.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's take a light shower first.
Yay!
Yay! We're gonna wash each other!
Huh?
Mahiru... You're gonna get roped into shit here, girl. You're gonna get roped into shit, and... Here's the thing, if it makes you uncomfortable, how uncomfortable has Hiyoko been making the others and you haven't said jack shit? Huh? Wash each other?
Hey.
Hold on, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go in too. Now, we're both girls. There's no need to be shy.
But...
Yeah, she's gonna make you do something you don't want to do, and I have absolutely no sympathy. None whatsoever, because you didn't give a shit when she was being mean to Mikan. You didn't give a shit when she was being mean to Ibuki. You didn't give a shit when she was being mean to anyone. But...
Let's go!
Come on, let's go! Hiyoko pulled Mahiru's hand, smiling like a child before a school trip, and headed towards the cottages. Oh. Wash each other. Ugh. Hajime! Hajime, would get your mind out of the gutter! I see. Washing each other, huh? Hajime. Yeah, it's bad that Mahiru's been forced to do something that makes her uncomfortable, but she didn't give a shit when the girls were uncomfortable. She really didn't. It's only when the boys are doing something that she gets offended. Okay, let's shift to run. Now then, I can't remember where bridge number 2 was. I presume they were all in order. Let's go this way first. Aha, bridge 2. She's right. The Monobeast that was blocking this bridge is gone. Plus, the gate that was blocking the bridge is now open. I guess Monami was right after all. What lies beyond this bridge? Alright, I guess I should find out.
So this is the new island.
Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. That can't be. That looks an awful lot like Hope's Peak. It was the door I recognized, to be honest. It was the big circular metal door. But now that... if I'm remembering correctly, because we've only seen the exterior of the building like a handful of times, but the general shape, that looks like Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was in the middle of Japan. It wasn't on an island in the middle of nowhere. It was in the middle of a major city. I don't know which, but this has to be a simulation. This has to be. No one would build a second Hope's Peak in the middle of nowhere.
The ambiance seems different compared to the first island with the hotel.
Well, now's not the time for me to make carefree observations. There might be a clue here that tells us how to leave this island. I need to find it. Oh. Ancient ruin. That... yeah, I'm pretty sure that is Hope's Peak. Or a reimagining of it, at least. What is this enormous building? It has the ambience of an ancient ruin, but its shape doesn't resemble a ruin. I will accept that. Hey, Chiaki.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I was dozing for a bit.
You didn't look like you were dozing. You looked like you were completely asleep whilst standing up. Anyway, what's this huge building?
It looks like some sort of ruins or a historical landmark.
Ancient ruins, that's what you think too. But it's not just a typical ancient ruin, don't you think? I don't know how to say it clearly, but...
Yep. Yeah, it's a mysterious building. It feels like a special place.
A special place?
I'll check around here a bit more, so you can go somewhere else. See?
Alarm bells. Ringing in my head. Just like when Nagito was the one who got picked for cleaning duty. Not exactly the same, but dings.
Come on, just go somewhere else.
Is she trying to make me go away? She probably wants to be alone, so she can sleep without being interrupted. I get it, but you better not sleep. Let me know if you discover anything.
Yep. Yeah, leave it to me.
Geez, she's completely doing her own thing, but her smile is so innocent. That's even more annoying to deal with. Oh shit, and we've been kicked out. I wanna... Chiaki insisted on checking this place out herself. I guess I should leave it to her for now. I don't want to be treated like a nuisance any longer. If this is a rehabilitation simulation, and our memories of our time at Hope's Peak have been taken for our betterment. I don't know if I ever mentioned this before. I think that with Danganronpa 1, the students' memories were taken to give them hope so that they could feel despair. if that makes sense. Because if the memories hadn't been removed, then they would have known, like, oh, all of these motives are bullshit. Like, why should we care? In this case, I think that their memories have been removed. Basically removing despair so that they can feel hope. It's the reverse. I think potentially something bad happened to them. I don't know how it affected them. Maybe... maybe it left them whatever happened. Because presumably they would have been students at around the time of the tragedy. Presumably. Maybe. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they went insane. Maybe they, maybe they fell fully into despair. They, inhabited it, mind, body, and soul. And someone, whoever, mystery organization, decided, right, we're going to try and rid them of that despair to see if we can make them better. So we'll get rid of all of their school memories. They won't remember the traumatic event that they went through. And, we'll see if they can heal. The fact that they then include Hope's Peak Academy in the simulation, the fact that they'd include it, and the person I think is an AI is behaving so protectively. Like I said, it reminds me of Nagito in the storage room. But this time I don't think it's because Chiaki is planning a murder. I think it's part of her programming. She's like, this is a place I must protect. I need to keep the students away from it. I think whoever created the simulation I think they wanted good things for the students. Like, I think it's a rehabilitation simulation. I think they were trying to make them better. So I think potentially what maybe could have happened if Monokuma had never gotten involved, if his virus had never infected the simulation, maybe they get better, they're working forwards, blah, 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 they're getting along. I think maybe at some point, I guess maybe this could be like, not aversion therapy, but like confronting their trauma. Here we have Hope's Peak. This is where the traumatic incident occurred. So now we're going to, now that you're like healed and shit, we're going to bring you in and we're going to slowly reintroduce your memories and you're going to fight off that trauma. You're going to fight back. You're not going to feel hopeless and powerless. And it's, how do I put it? Part of the programming is we need to keep them away from this place until they're ready. I'm wondering if maybe that's why Chiaki is being so protective. She's like, they're not ready for it yet. This part of my programming is still intact. I need to keep them away. I don't know. Either way, I think I'm pretty much settled on the this is a simulation theory, because there's no way that's the real Hope's Peak. And why would there be a second Hope's Peak with, fucking military grade door? Like, that makes no sense. Wow, what an impressive amount of books. It's probably a library, but nevertheless, it looks pretty overwhelming. Now then, I'm almost out of time for this episode. However, no, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's just check in with Snake Emmy. There we go. Alrighty then, and I'm going to bring today's episode to a close right here. In the next one, we explore the library and we have a bit of a chat with Sonia and Peko. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.